Now, SarkazzII came out with a video a couple days ago. I didn't get to do a post about it because I was in Yonkers for a couple days. But um, now, video was, I guess, the last. Uh, uh, it was the last of a 3 or 4 part video she did on being proud and being wise. And basically, it was about. For those who don't know SarkazzII, go over to her channel, go subscribe to her, and see what she's about. She's a lesbian woman. She's an aggressive female. She is what you would call an AG. I don't want to give her any labels because I know she's not for labels. Me myself, I don't think labels are that smart either. Her appearance isn't what you would call of a regular female appearance. She's not a femme. She's a stud, if you will. So she dresses in jerseys, white tees, baggy jeans, Adidas, and a fitted hat type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Fresh ups with the baggy jeans, the baggy shorts to go with a fresh white tee that maybe I could fit. You know what I'm saying? Not a tank top, halter top, skinny jeans. That's not her style. That's not how she's comfortable wearing. So if you were to see her in Brooklyn, you would see that. You know what I'm saying? That's what you would see. Um, if you didn't know her or if you didn't kind of get a good feel of her appearance, you probably wouldn't even know she was a girl. You know what I'm saying? She has a short, low cut haircut like how I used to have, or a little shorter than what I used to have. But her appearance is that of a man, and people was hitting her up, and they made my girl cry. Now, I'm very sensitive about my Samantha. Now I don't know who was on her page running their mouth about her. I'm gonna leave this as a response to the video, at least to one of them videos, and I'm gonna say my piece. And I hope y'all watch it, and I hope y'all come over here and start shit with me, okay? And I didn't cuss. I'm sorry, Lord, but listen, I want y'all to come over here and start some mess with me. I wish you would. Ooh, Jesus, I wish you would. Please do it. Please, I want to see you do it. Come over to my channel. Start any type of mess with me about anything I say. Okay? Y'all was wrong. Y'all went over there and y'all judged her. Y'all made her cry, yo. They made my girl cry. And I got emotional watching her speak about how she was feeling. That was horrible what they did to her. They tried to tell her that she wasn't proud of who she was because she was saying that you need to be wise. Now, I agree with her. I feel like you have to be wise. There's no reason for you to be all extra flamboyant and then walk into an area or put yourself into a situation where you being flamboyant and being gay is not wanted. Now, I wouldn't go to a KKK meeting and say Black Power and get my ass shot and hung up. No, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. It's called being wise, being smart, having brains. That's why we have these things that we call brains in our head. We are supposed to use them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yes, I am proud of being black, but I'm not stupid enough to go into an area where they don't like people like me, and so much to the point to where they will probably either kill me or whip my ass at the least, okay? Just to show that I'm proud of being who I am. I'm not going to put myself in that type of danger just to show that I'm proud of who I am. I know that I'm proud of being me. I show it every day. You see this afro? It's pretty hard to say that I'm not black. It's pretty hard. Okay, I wish I would try to go out there and say otherwise. Okay, at the most I can probably go for Dominican at the most. At the most. Other than that, you see me, you see a black man. So why would I go and put myself in danger to prove a point? If you're flamboyant, be flamboyant, but that doesn't mean you be flamboyant everywhere you go. Sometimes you have to learn how to tune it down. You know what I'm saying? You're proud of being gay? Okay, go be gay. But that doesn't mean you go somewhere where they do gay bashing and go out there and shake your ass and wear your colors and flag your flags and switch your hips and do all you doing just to prove a point. They try to say that she was a coward and that she wasn't being proud of being gay because of the simple fact that she was saying to be wise. Please don't misconstrue. That's not what she was saying. And she said that the femmes were attacking her most. If anything, y'all femmes are the ones that are not being proud. Yeah, I'm not saying all femmes, but the ones that were attacking her and saying this about her. If anything, y'all the cowards. You know what I'm saying? If anything, y'all the cowards. Y'all saying that Samantha isn't proud because she's saying being wise, but she got more pride than any of y'all bitches that was coming at her. As far as I'm concerned, she's more proud than anything because when she walk out the house, there's no way to hide what she is. There's no possible way she could hide her being gay. There's no way she can go out the house and say, I'm straight, but I just dress like this. No. No. If anything, if her clothes didn't give it away, her hair would have gave it away. Okay, there's no possible way that you could say she's not proud and that she's a coward when every day she walks out in her appearance. Physically, she cannot hide. She cannot hide who she is. She wears it on her sleeves every time she walks out the house. The ones who have it easier are the femmes, and ironically, the femmes are the ones that were attacking her the most. I don't understand how you can say that. How can you, a femme who is so sheltered, you can easily walk out your house and wear your everyday tank tops and skinny jeans and when nobody pay you no mind? You would have to verbally say I am gay for you, for someone to know that you are gay. She walks out her house every day. People know she's gay just by her appearance alone. She cannot hide who she is. But yet still, you're gonna have the nerve to say that she is a coward and calling her out her name and calling her all this and the third because you feel like she was being wrong and not being prideful for saying being wise. No, be wise. Don't be a jackass. Don't be stupid. Don't put yourself in a dangerous situation to prove a point. If you are proud of being gay, then be gay. But there is a place and a time for everything. There's a place and a time for everything. You don't go out your house every day going out into a dangerous area where you know that they do gay bashing. Where you know that, in New York especially, you know how many kids have gotten killed in New York? You know how many suicides and murders and gay bashing goes on a daily basis in New York City? How many times do you hear about something going on with someone who is gay, either committing suicide, being a part of a gay bash, or being murdered for being gay? How many times do you hear something like that? And it's all in New York. Okay, once in a blue you hear about it going on down south or out west somewhere, but mostly you hear about a lot of gay bashing and things like that. You know, a lot of hatred towards gay people coming from New York in the city. A lot of kids are dying. A lot of kids are getting beaten up for being gay. And you have the nerve to sit up there and call her out as a coward when she wears that shit on her sleeve every day, when you don't. Bitch, boo. Double boo on that ass. How dare you? You should be ashamed of yourself. And it's like, you know, it's a shame because there's all these fingers and all these different, you know, people are pointing at you and laughing at you. For a group in a community as such who have everyone against them, the whole world is against the gay community. Y'all should be the last one trying to divide up and trying to break apart and trying to point fingers at each other. You have the world itself, whether it's in religion or whether it's just in the world by itself. You have all these different groups pointing the finger at you, hating you, and then you have the nerve to point the finger at each other and hate each other. Where would black people be if we all decided to hate on each other and point fingers at each other? We're already killing each other. We're already killing off our own people. They wonder why our race is going down in percentage. They wonder why, you know, instead of multiplying like the damn Puerto Ricans and the Mexicans. No shade. I'm not trying to throw shade at them. I'm just saying, the Hispanics are some fertile ass people. Okay, and they multiply like 8 at a time. They don't have time to play no games. They don't came over here and done took over. Okay, they don't came over here and took over. And I can say that because my grandfather was Cuban, so I know. Trust me, my grandfather had brothers and sisters at the ass. So don't tell me nothing. Okay, all I'm saying, they don't came over here to our country. You know, immigrants. I'm not saying for the people who are born here. I'm talking about immigrants have come over and made 4 or 5 babies at a time. Then their kids grow up and have 4 or 5 babies at a time. While we're busy making babies and throwing them out, making babies and giving them up for adoption, making babies and not raising them right, they go out in the street and get shot up by other black people within their own race. Why are we not understanding? Where's the line going to be drawn? Where's the line going to be drawn? While, you know, if anything, y'all should take from example how us as a race tend to be so divided until tragedy strikes. You know what I'm saying? It took Martin Luther King dying before people started coming around and getting together. It took Malcolm X dying, being murdered. It took these important lives to be taken from us in order for us to wake up. And we still haven't woken up. More black people, how many more important black people have to die before we come together as a race? How many gay people within y'all own community have to die before y'all come together and say, I'm gonna stop pointing the finger at my own people, and maybe, just maybe, we'll stop killing each other. Just maybe some of us will actually have their lives saved and instead of taken. Maybe a mother doesn't have to cry every night because their son or their daughter was killed in the street for being gay. You know what I'm saying? Just maybe if y'all stop throwing shade and throwing stones at each other, then y'all can come together and work together to be equal. This is what y'all want so bad, so work toward it. You know what I'm saying? If Martin Luther King sat on his ass and said, you know what, bump it, they killing each other anyway. They throwing stones and throwing shade at each other anyway, so let them go ahead and do it. Where would we be? We'd still be segregated. We still have white only, black only. Get it together, y'all. I'm upset now. My blood pressure high. I'm gonna be out. Peace and chicken grease. One.
For my generation, cry.